has been swift and dramatic. The fairy tale narrative has taken a dark turn. What was once a storybook life filled with royal duties and public adoration has now become a tale of estrangement and public scrutiny. Why is there so much anger directed at a man who simply chose a different path? Is it because he dared to challenge the status quo, or is it something deeper, rooted in our collective psyche? James O'Brien, in his insightful monologue, dissects the public's reaction to Prince Harry. He delves into the layers of resentment and frustration that have surfaced in response to Harry's decisions. He encourages us to look beyond the surface, to understand the deeper societal anxieties that Harry's choices expose. O'Brien suggests that the backlash is not just about Harry himself, but what he represents. O'Brien's analysis provides a valuable framework for understanding this complex issue. He points out that Harry's departure from royal duties has triggered a broader conversation about identity, belonging, and change. He argues that the venom directed at Harry is not simply about his actions. It's a manifestation of our own fears and insecurities about the changing world around us. It's a reflection of our own deeply held beliefs about tradition, class, and the role of the monarchy in modern society. The monarchy, a symbol of continuity and stability, is being questioned in unprecedented ways. By dissecting the public's reaction to Harry, O'Brien shines a light on the often unspoken expectations and prejudices that shape our world. He challenges us to confront these biases and consider the broader implications of our reactions. O'Brien's central argument is that the hatred directed at Prince Harry is more about us than him. He suggests that Harry acts as a mirror, reflecting back our own societal biases and insecurities. We see in him what we dislike in ourselves or fear in others. This is a powerful concept that encourages introspection. The intensity of the backlash against Harry reveals a deep-seated discomfort with those who challenge the status quo. His decision to break free from the royal family, to speak his truth, and to forge his own path disrupts our established notions of order and hierarchy. This is particularly unsettling when it comes to institutions like the monarchy, which are steeped in tradition and symbolism. O'Brien uses the metaphor of a magnifying glass and a mirror to explain the public's reaction to Harry. The media, acting as a magnifying glass, amplifies Harry's every move, scrutinizing his choices and pronouncements. This intense scrutiny distorts our perception of him, making him an easy target for criticism. However, O'Brien argues that the magnifying glass alone cannot explain the depth of animosity. This is where the mirror comes in. The vitriol directed at Harry reflects our own societal prejudices. It reveals our discomfort with those who challenge established norms, particularly within institutions like the monarchy. We project our own insecurities and anxieties onto Harry, turning him into a scapegoat for our collective unease. The British public has always had a complex relationship with the royal family. This relationship is deeply rooted in centuries of history, tradition, and cultural identity. On the one hand, there is a deep-seated respect for tradition and the historical significance of the monarchy. The royal family embodies a sense of continuity that stretches back through the ages, linking the present to a storied past. The royal family represents continuity, stability, and a connection to the past. They are seen as the guardians of a heritage that has shaped the nation's identity and values over generations. On the other hand, there is growing unease about the relevance of the monarchy in the 21st century. As society evolves, questions arise about the role and necessity of a hereditary institution in a modern democracy. This tension is further complicated by the public's fascination with the personal lives of the royals. The media's relentless coverage of their every move adds to the scrutiny and pressure they face. We are drawn to their stories, their scandals, and their triumphs. The royal family's lives are a source of endless intrigue and speculation, capturing the public's imagination. This fascination, however, often comes with unrealistic expectations. The public demands transparency and relatability, yet also expects the royals to maintain an air of mystique and grandeur. We expect the royals to be both relatable and exceptional, to uphold tradition while also embracing modernity. This dual expectation places them in a challenging position, as they navigate the fine line between being symbols of the past and figures of the present. This creates a double bind, making it almost impossible for them to please everyone. The royal family must constantly balance public opinion, tradition, and their personal lives, all under the watchful eye of a global audience. Prince Harry's decision to step back from royal duties was a monumental shift that sent shockwaves through the royal family and the public alike. His choice to distance himself from the traditional roles and responsibilities and speak openly about his experiences within the institution has been both groundbreaking and controversial. By sharing his personal struggles and the challenges he faced, he has shattered this illusion of a perfect royal life. His revelations about the inner workings of the royal family, the pressures of royal life, and the expectations placed upon him have painted a picture of a life far removed from the fairy tale many imagined. The pressures of royal life, the constant scrutiny, and the lack of personal freedom have taken a toll on his mental health. His struggles with mental health have been a central theme in his narrative, highlighting the importance of mental well-being even for those in seemingly privileged positions. These revelations have challenged the carefully constructed narrative of privilege and fairy tale endings. This honesty has been met with a mixture of support and condemnation. Some applaud his courage for speaking his truth and breaking free from a system that was clearly hurting him. They see him as a beacon of hope for those struggling under similar pressures. Others, however, accuse him of betraying his family and disrespecting the monarchy by airing dirty laundry in public. This polarized reaction highlights the deep divisions within society about the role of the monarchy and the expectations placed upon its members. The debate continues to rage on as people grapple with the evolving nature of the royal family and what it means to be a modern royal in today's world. The contrasting public reactions to Prince Harry and his brother, Prince William, further highlight these double standards. While William, the future king, is often held up as a paragon of virtue and duty, Harry is increasingly portrayed as a rebellious and ungrateful outsider. This disparity raises important questions about the different expectations placed upon those within the royal family. Is it fair to hold Harry to the same standards as William, given their different positions within the line of succession and their different personalities? Or does Harry's willingness to challenge the status quo make him a threat to an institution that relies on conformity and tradition? Prince Harry's experiences and the public's reaction to them offer a valuable opportunity for reflection. They force us to confront our own biases, our complex relationship with the monarchy, and the often unrealistic expectations we place upon public figures. While Harry's actions may be divisive, they also have the potential to spark a broader conversation about tradition, modernity, and the role of institutions in the 21st century. By challenging the status quo, Harry has inadvertently opened up a space for dialogue and debate, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about ourselves and the society we live in. In this sense, his journey, however tumultuous, may ultimately serve as a catalyst for positive change.